The University of Nevada, Las Vegas reports of a shooting, reports of multiple victims. That's according to the Las Vegas police, who add that the suspect is dead. Let's get right to CNN's
I'm on this line. What's up?
Stephanie Elam. She's monitoring this from our West Coast newsroom. Stephanie,
but it's not.
What can you tell us?
We are getting a lot of information here, Jake, that we're just trying to sort out right now. What we are learning, though, is it's noteworthy to say, first of all, that we do know that the shooter, as the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department has said, the shooter has been contained and is now no longer alive. That part we do know. However, we do know that this started around noon local time, so just about an hour ago, when we saw the campus impacted by this near Beam Hall. And also there are some reports around Student Union as well, but those are very close to each other, so not clear yet if those are two separate incidents. We do know that this was study week at UNLV leading up to finals, so we know that there were a lot of students who were on campus getting alerts, all of them at the same time on their phones. They were closing the curtains to their classroom. Some of them were moving to one side of the room, locking doors. They said they heard glass shatter. We heard one student say that they heard 4 shots go off. But obviously the camp is telling people to still stay sheltering in place. They're telling people to stay in lockdown mode if they need to. There were even some tweets coming out from the campus where they're telling people to run, hide, fight if they needed to in this situation. We've seen that the perimeter of what they have been locking off around UNLV has expanded some, but still at this point, it looks like there is no further threat, but still unclear how many people may be injured, how many people may have lost their lives, Jake. And also noting that the LVMPD also did tweet that they said there appeared to be multiple people who were impacted by this. So still waiting to see what that actually means right now. But this is still a very new situation that is developing here on the campus of UNLV in Las Vegas.
All right, Stephanie Elam, thank you so much. We'll come back to you when we know that you have new news to report. Let's bring in CNN's Chief Law Enforcement and Intelligence Analyst John Miller and former DHS Assistant Secretary and CNN National Security Analyst Juliette Kayyem. John, we're still just learning information about what happened. What is your take on what we're hearing so far on the police response? The campus is about a 10-minute drive from the Las Vegas Strip.
Well, what we're seeing here is, of course, a massive police response. And you also see a very fast response from the university, tweeting out on its student-wide, faculty-wide, university-wide system that there was shots fired to shelter in place, to run, hide, fight, as Stephanie said. What's going on now is Las Vegas Metro Police confirm a suspect is dead. What we don't know there is, was that a self-inflicted wound by an active shooter who took their own life, or was that in a confrontation with police? Still trying to get those answers. As far as victims go, we know that one man in critical condition has been taken to Sunrise Hospital. We know that other victims are on the scene. Because of the nature of the active shooter incident, what was happening was they were locating victims that were in plain view. They had emergency medical teams from Clark County Fire and Rescue there with force protection by Las Vegas Metro Police and law enforcement to get them into the building with that protection around them to locate victims, triage victims, and then try to do extraction of victims, which now that we believe that there was only one shooter and that the shooter is down, they can go forward. We also don't have any word on if or the number of fatalities. So it is still an extraordinarily active scene, but we are getting the signals from Las Vegas Metro that the incident is under control, the threat has been neutralized, and now really, and we have been here before, Jake, we're in a situation where you've got a lot of locked doors, you have people hiding in rooms, closets, other things. So what they're asking for on the scene is to get key cards so that they can get entry to these rooms, or entry tools so that they can break in and make sure that there are no additional victims that need medical treatment. That's the priority. And that they can get to anybody who's locked in, locked down, and needs to get out.
So what we know is that the police say that at 11:46 a.m. in Las Vegas, there was an incident reported in the 4500 block of Maryland Parkway. UNLV wrote on Twitter, now known as X, university police responding to confirmed active shooter in BEH. That's a reference to Beam Hall, which is the home of the Lee Business School. This is not a test. Run, hide, fight. That's in all caps, run, hide, fight. And then later, the university police responded to additional reports of shot fired at the student union. But now we know that the shooter, we believe, has been killed. Juliet, you were in Las Vegas just last week. What are some of the challenges that law enforcement deals with when it comes to closing off an area where just blocks away you have this major tourist attraction, the Las Vegas Strip?
So, I mean, the first is obviously what you said, which is closing off an area like this at a university like this. As John was stating, universities are like many towns, many cities. They have their own protocols for communication. It appears they did this very quickly for the students, with the police and the university both doing alerts. It's the best that you can do for a community, is just basically tell them what's going on and what they need to do. In this case, run, hide, or fight. In this instance, it looks like there's a lot of hiding in the sense of locking of doors. Those are the kinds of protocols that happen at colleges and universities all the time. The second, of course, is it's Las Vegas, high tourism area, high tourism time. I was there a couple weeks ago. They had the Las Vegas Grand Prix. They have the Super Bowl coming up in January. And that means that there are a lot of people unfamiliar with the area, who might not have access to communications. But what that also means is that this is a very professional group of people. I know both the police and emergency management very well. They've learned a lot since October 1st, 2017. That was the terror attack from the MGM studio that at the Country Music Festival that killed so many. They are very focused on family unification, because that had been a big challenge in 2017. These are younger people, they're adults that are college, but they have parents that are still very involved with their lives. So there's a lot of communication and family unification going on as well. So those are sort of the top line issues that are under consideration until we find out the magnitude of this. And now that the suspect is killed.
I want to play a bit of what we are hearing from students on the UNLV campus. Take a listen here.
To be honest, we were presenting in a ballroom in the student union, and I didn't hear much, but we got an alert, all text and messages at the same time. They said they put the building in lockdown. They shut all the curtains. Everyone moved to one side of the room. After that, it was a lot of waiting, probably 20 minutes. And then we got told to move all to one corner. And we heard a lot of yelling. That's where stuff started to get a little more hectic, not too hectic. Luckily, everyone stayed calm.
John Miller, it's hard not to think about the mass shooting that happened on the Vegas Strip in 2017. At least 58 people killed, more than 500 injured by the lone gunman. Still a lot of mysteries about that shooting. It remains one of the deadliest in American history. Given that experience, how does that play into what might have happened today at UNLV in any way?
Well, it plays in a lot, Jake. You know, this is Las Vegas. It has always been a symbolic target in terms of terrorism. It has always been a magnet for attention. And because of that, Las Vegas Metro Police, under successive sheriffs, the current sheriff, Kevin McMahill, and, you know, Dory Corrin, his head of counterterrorism, they've been very focused on active shooter response, active shooter training, active shooter protocols. And after the Las Vegas sniper shooting, which was an event like none of us had ever seen before, they really looked at the lessons learned from that. They honed their response capabilities, their communications, their active shooter plans. So going into this today, there are few places, not that any place is ever really prepared for this, but there are a few places better prepared than Las Vegas, with not just their rescue task force approach to bringing in the medics even when the situation is ongoing, by giving them armed force protection from police, by setting up that immediate command post, at this case at the student union, where they were able to fairly quickly evacuate over 300 students in an organized way. They've put a lot of work into this, but what do they say, Jake? Plans are essential in war and useless in battle. No matter how much practice and protocol and training and drills, physical drills with real role players you go through, when the bullets are flying and people are screaming in the 911 and the units are arriving, keeping these things organized and focused and the information sharp is a real challenge. And obviously we see some of that today, but it's a massive response from people who unfortunately have had a lot of practice.
Juliet, thoughts?
I completely concur with John. I mean, this is a well-trained, very professional, both city, university, and county efforts. And so the main focus now, of course, is how many are dead and how many are injured. Those numbers matter to everyone in terms of what kind of incident it was. And then second, what's the motive? John and I were supposed to be on your show for another reason, which is just the increased threat environment related to a lot of issues right now in the United States. And so now that they know who it is, they're going to, and he's dead and confirmed dead, they are going to now look to motive. Was he a student and had some vengeance against a person or a professor, which we sometimes see, or was it a larger motive out there? And that's going to be a big question in the next 24 hours.